When you're at the bottom, everybody's got a promise. When you're fighting in the dark, everybody says they'll be there. I called for help. I waited. Look. I was standing in the middle of a thunderstorm, screaming out for somebody to hear me. Looking around at the people I call my family, nobody was standing nowhere near me. They love you when you useful, they love you when you give, they love you when you're helping them figure out how to live. But the second that you stumble, the second that you fall, you look at your phone and there's nobody there at all. Flow picks up speed in the rapid double time. I remember sitting on the cold floor, head in my hands, crying to God, wondering why. Wiping the tears off my cheeks as I looked up and asked him if I was just destined to die. I put my faith in the humans, I put my faith in the flesh. I gave them my loyalty, gave them my heart, and they left me with nothing but pain in my chest. I was cleaning up the mess that everybody else made, sweeping up the broken pieces of the promises they made. Now I'm standing in the graveyard of my own past memories, realizing that the people who I loved became my enemies. I cried out in the night, but nobody came. Called out your name, and nobody came. Let's talk about the fake love. Let's talk about the clout. Let's talk about the ones who run their mouth when you're in doubt. They wanna take a picture when you're standing on the stage, but they never wanna read the pages written in your rage. I built this from the dirt, no handouts, no team, just a janitor's broom and $100 dream. They called me crazy when I said that I was gonna make a way. Now they're knocking on my door asking what I gotta say. Look, I held the weight of the world on my back while my own knees were buckled and cracked. I prayed for a savior to pull me right out, but nobody was taking my back. So I picked up the pen and I wrote on my soul. I turned every scar into ink. I learned that the deeper you drop in the ocean, the faster you gotta go learn how to swim before you sink. See, the hardest part isn't the struggle. The hardest part is looking around the room you built for everybody else and realizing you're sitting in it alone. God, if you can hear me, give me the strength to stand up on my own 2 feet. So I stand up, I don't need a single soul to validate the pain that I felt. I took the hand that was dealt, played every card till the card starting to melt. I am a warrior born out of chaos, a preacher who speaks through the beat. I turn my tragedy into my triumph and brought all my pain to the street. To anybody who's sitting alone in the dark, feeling like nobody's there, look in the mirror and tell yourself loudly that you were the answer to prayer. They didn't show when you needed the most, but you made it through anyway. Look at you now, you got the strength of a giant inside of your heart and nobody can pull down your crown. I am DAX. I walked through the valley alone and I came out alive. Nobody came for me, so I had to survive. Yeah. When nobody comes, you gotta become the person you needed. It's DAX.